As Commander Shepard, you saved the galaxy from annihilation at the hands of the Reapers. But you couldn't have done it alone without your squad of galactic heroes and sometimes villains. Today we take a look at the 5 best companions from the Mass Effect trilogy. First up is Drell assassin Thane Krios. Part deadly killer and part spiritual monk, Thane joins up with Shepard to help defeat the Collectors in Mass Effect 2. Fueled by a desire to atone for his life as a hitman before he succumbs to a fatal disease, Thane walked into many players' squads and became an instant fan favourite. Even at death's door, he was still able to put down the best villains the galaxy had to offer. At number 4 we have Dr. Mayara Tassoni. A romanceable character from the first game, Mayara goes from awkward alien archaeologist in Mass Effect 1 to galactic spy master by the start of Mass Effect 3, having taken on the guise of the mysterious Shadow Broker after she and Shepard defeated him in the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC. She rejoins the squad in Mass Effect 3 and fights to save the galaxy alongside Shepard and the others, all the while planning for a future she and Shepard may never see.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
At number 3 is Urdnot Rex. Introduced in Mass Effect 1 as a ruthless bounty hunter and member of the warring Krogan race, Rex immediately stood out to players with his sense of humour and imposing figure. While some players may not have been able to save Rex from himself on the planet Vermeer in the first game, those who did saw Rex become de facto leader of the Krogan in Mass Effect 2, and finally succeed in finding a cure for the sterility plague known as the Genophage in Mass Effect 3. Of course, no one can forget his epic elevator dialogue.
Why don't you head back to the Normandy, kid? If you stay here in the real world, you might have to learn something.
At number 2 is Silurian scientist Mordin Solus. Mordin easily warmed players' hearts with his quirky and fast-paced dialogue when he joined up with Commander Shepard in Mass Effect 2. Yet it was his hidden past as the scientist behind the Krogan Genophage virus that haunted Mordin and made him such a conflicted character. Players were able to choose whether to help Mordin come to terms with his past mistakes, and in the end he made the ultimate sacrifice to ensure the Krogan would be free of the Genophage forever. And he wasn't a bad singer either.
I am the very model of a scientist Silurian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I am the very model of a scientist Silurian.
And at number 1, it can only be rogue C-Sec officer and former vigilante, Garrus Vakarian. Hooking up with Shepard in Mass Effect 1, Garrus quickly became a good friend to both players and Commander Shepard, helping them to defeat the ancient Reaper Sovereign. Having gone it alone after Shepard was presumed dead at the start of Mass Effect 2, players found Garrus a shell of a man, having lost his own team at the hands of ruthless mercenaries. After a spot of vengeance and redemption, by the time of Mass Effect 3, Garrus was back on top and leading the charge against the invading Reapers. Yet there was still time for between battles for both of you to find some time to kick back and relax. Garrus style.
I'm Garrus Vakarian, and this is now my favorite spot on the Citadel.